And what the hell is this, Leo? Guys, this is a representation of what's about to happen to the rest of the market. What we're looking at is a 20-day chart of ASML. Just in case you missed the last video we have posted on this channel, make sure you go and rewatch this video, guys. We'll literally nail 90% of the predictions that were posted on September 15th, with the exception maybe of the magnitude of the overall market. But this chart is critical, and this is why I'm bringing it to your attention. So if you go back to the video we have posted on September 15th, you guys are going to see that we were shorting this thing right here at 886, guys. 886, we said, look, this thing's got nowhere to go but lower, and this is where we are. Hit 742 today, 748. Now, you may be thinking, well, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, what is it? I mean, it's 150 bucks, $140. Guys, it's huge if you were talking in terms of options. I actually had somebody send me an email that did watch the video in its entirety, and they said, thank you, Leo. I just made $120,000 on this trade. So if you're tired and sick of tiny little trades where you're locking in 500 bucks, $1,000, pay very close attention to what I am about to show you, because in the video posted on September 15th, we predicted the market correction, which it did slightly correct. But what's about to happen right now is really going to present an opportunity for some of you to retire in the next 30 days. Guys, I'm not playing around. Literally, this is an opportunity to retire for some of you within the next 30 days because of the 13 market moves sequence. So it's the sequence that helped us nail this top. Guys, the top, we were within 20 bucks off the top. Is it possible to nail the top in something? Abso-fucking-lutely. Would do it at 13 market moves all the damn time. But the question is, if you missed out on this magnificent trade right here, are you ready to accept what the market is about to give you right now, guys? If so, pay very close attention to what I'm about to show you. And we're about to take a look at 13 market moves sequence, guys, for S&P 500. So people often ask me, well, Leo, I mean, we're about to take a look at the actual 5-day sequence for the S&P 500, guys. And this is very, very critical. Okay, now this is a 20-day chart. This is a 20-day chart going back, 15 days ago. We nailed the top, guys. We're pretty close. We've called it. So the market has corrected, and you're probably like, oh, should I buy the dip? Should I not buy the dip? What the hell is the next market move, guys? 13 market move sequence is pointing to something that has not taken place in a year and a half. So we're going to glance at the 1-day, 1-minute chart. I'm actually going to have you focus on a couple of patterns here which have been repeating itself, and when the behavior of the market continues to repeat itself again, and again, guys, it's time to trade big. So here's what we've got. It's a very, this pattern is intense. If you've taken our crypto course, which is really focused on entries and exits, guys, you would know what the hell these things are right here. And this thing, and this thing right here. Guys, it's a tornado pattern. It's that simple. If you have taken a course, you would have been able to put on together none less than a 10x trade today on this tornado pattern. Look at this. So the market goes lower. It bounces once. It bounces twice. It bounces 3 times. The third low is just under the prior low right here, and then the market sells off like crazy. The pattern repeats itself. Bounce once, bounce 2, bounce 3, just under the prior high, and we get a crazy sell-off. Now you wonder, how the hell did you get a 10x trade on this? Guys, have you seen what the weekly options were priced on the S&P 500 futures today? They were dirt cheap. In other words, the market participants are not yet expecting the crash, which is perfect because the crash is just about to happen. Now, if those puts were way overpriced, it actually tells you everybody's on with a market crash. The market never crashes when everybody is agreeing on a market crash. So the circumstances are perfect for a magnificent move in the market to the downside, guys. And let's take a look closer at the sequence. So basically now you know how the tornado pattern looks on the 1-day, 1-minute chart. It often replicates itself on longer time frame charts, such as in the crash of December of 2018. You had similar pattern developing between September, October, November, and December. For those of you that want to really be the students of the market and learn more about it, make sure you go to 13mmtv.com and sign up for the courses that can help you understand that. But for now, let's focus on the next market move and actually liberate why, without throwing a bunch of noise at you, without throwing a bunch of stuff like, oh, well, it's because, the COVID is going down, it's going up, and all the bullshit they talk about on TV. It's got nothing to do. The charts already got the move baked in it. It's baked. The move is baked, guys. All you got to do is open the damn oven and get the turkey out. If you can do that, you can retire in the next 30 days. So here's the deal. The tornado pattern keeps repeating itself, and it only does so right before the market is about to make a huge move. A huge move would be a move over 100 points in the S&P 500 index. That would also be an equivalent of a move of about 500 points in NASDAQ. That would also be an equivalent of a couple thousand point move in Dow Jones. All of it is about to hit the markets in the next 78 hours. That is why I'm recording this video on September 30th, 2021. So this move today, guys, for those of you that understand the 13 market moves formula, it's a move 3. Basically, the market gaps down. It continues lower. It bounces. Now, let me bring your attention to this level right here. See, yesterday, we were bouncing to this, we're dropping to this level, and the market was actually able to bounce out of it. I'm going to show you that on that 2-minute today chart right here. So as you can see, this level right here, the market bounces, drops. It doesn't want to break that level. It bounces again. It drops. It doesn't want to break that level. Well, today it gets to that level, and guess what happened? It tries to bounce. It is unable to bounce out of that level, and it collapses. And the collapse would be in terms of the extension of the day trading range in relation to the size of the move that we've had prior. So, that move yesterday was diminishing, and all of a sudden we get a breakdown and expansion on that move, guys. Often this will coincide with VIX also making a very bullish move. And what we've got at this point is the last attempt of the market today on September 30th to bounce out. Now notice what happens when it gets to this 43.40 level. It is unable to break that. And shortly after that, after attempting it multiple times, it collapses. So the next move in the market, guys, is lower. But when you're looking at this sequence, this is a critical sequence, guys. So today we had a move 3. Yesterday we had a move 11. And if we were to portray this on a 5-day, 15-minute chart, this is the sequence that I am referring to. This sequence right here, guys, has not happened in literally a year and a half. And the last time we had a similar sequence was when the market collapsed multiple days in a row. And the sequence is such that Friday we get the last move higher, which is often is the case after Federal Reserve meeting on a Wednesday. The market will make its last attempt higher on a Friday, which would be a move 7 in this case, and continues to rally through Sunday night and Monday morning, and then we get a reversal and a sharp move 6 into the close on Monday. So you got a sequence 7-6. Basically, it's the market. It's shifting its behavior. It's a trend reversal, guys. When you go from a 7 to a 6 instantly, without even any sort of distribution days or accumulation days in between, where you get something like a move 5 or something like that. You only go from 7 to a 6, guys. It is a shift in the behavior in the markets, and it's very important to acknowledge, because what comes after that is, you can see the uptrend reverses. So everybody got happy after the Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday. Thursday was a bullish day. Friday was a bullish day. And then the market has a change of heart. It's reversing. It's reversing the hell out. And so we go from 7 to a 6. And then we have an acceleration to the downside, confirming the next day downtrend, which is a move 2 in this case. We got a repetition of a bearish move, which would be very synonymous to a move 2, which is a move 11 right here. And finally, we get a definite downward momentum confirmation on the move 3. So we go from 7, 6, 2, 11. Damn it, at 3. Wow. Short seller's dream, guys. If you want to know how to make money on shorting stocks through trading stock options, guys, this is it right here. This sequence right here will make you a ton of money. So this sequence right here, guys, basically for those of you that don't know what 13 market moves formula is, this sequence right here is communicating to us a market. It's no longer going to be a market correction. It's going to be a market crash. We're heading into a market crash, and when is this crash going to commence? Guys, right now as I'm recording this, it is 7:46 p.m. Eastern Time. We're at 43:04. Chances are, by the time you wake up tomorrow, we're going to be way lower. I mean, we're going to be. I mean, if we take a look at the 20-day chart, the next level really all we got to break is this 42.93, which we were at 42.94 earlier. And the moment we break that, guys, there's nothing. There is nothing out there. I mean, this thing is about to go through a major collapse. I mean, first we may be able to stop out maybe at 41.22. Now, again, the reason I'm recording this is because tomorrow, October 1st, we could be already at 41.22. We could be at 41.50 tomorrow or Monday. Guys, we're about to get a really strong outsized move. Okay, there is definite pattern of a head and shoulder right at the top here. You've got a super bearish 13 market move sequence, guys. This market is about to collapse. Now, you may be thinking, oh, how low can we go? And within which time frame? Because when you're trading options, these are essentially the questions you absolutely have to answer. Well, we can drop to as low as 3,700 in the next 2 weeks. 3,700, guys, 2 weeks. By October 15th, you could be looking at this chart and thinking, dang, how the hell do we go from here to here? And so for those of you that are in disbelief right now, guys, that certainly when you visit this chart in 15 days, and we could be at 3,700 bucks, 3,750, give or take, plus minus 50, 100 points. This is definitely a reason for you to get our charts, divergences, and pattern recognition course. Definitely a reason to get our 13 markets move course, because it's moments like this. It's the trend reversal opportunities in the market. I mean, Jesus, the market's been going higher for what? Almost 2 years. I mean, let's go ahead and take a closer look. All right, so it's your 1 year, 1 day chart, forever and ever. I mean, we're going higher for 1 year. Now, let's go ahead and glance at the 3-year chart to give you just a little bit of perspective here. So now this is a 3-year weekly. But basically, nobody at this point remembers how the market basically lost 50% of its value from here, which, by the way, if you've been following our channel for a little while, back then we have predicted this crash way before anybody else did so, okay? And so we've predicted this collapse in the markets. We also posted video on our channel, multiple videos telling you to buy the bottom right here. Buy the bottom. Well, everybody thought that the whole world was going to come to an end right here because this drop happened so fast, so magnificent fast, such a huge magnitude of the move. And so we could be going through something very similar. I'm not saying 50% correction, but we could see a market crash here, guys, lightning fast within the next 2 weeks to a level of 30, like right about here, 3,700. So don't be shocked. And for those of you that are bulls, I mean, you know, hey, this strategy works of being a bull only for so long. And honestly, this time it worked for a little bit longer. So if you've been making money as a bull right here, guys, oh shit, you're out of luck now, because this market is about to give you a market criteria in which you're going to be having a very difficult time making any money. So for those of you bulls, I strongly recommend paying very close attention to what I'm saying right here, right now, because all the money that you have made between here and here, you can lose it all in the next 2 weeks, damn it, if you don't pay close attention. So if you don't want to lose all the money you've made between here and here in the last 2 years, I strongly recommend clicking the link below or going to 13marketmoves.com, scheduling a 20-minute coaching call with a senior trader here. Guys, this is serious as death. Nobody saw this shit coming right here. And it happened. I was talking about 13 market move sequence right before this happened. I was noticing a deterioration in the market conditions 2 months before this happened. We've called for this before the name COVID was ever known to the world. We saw this coming based off our 13 market move sequence, and I'm telling you right now, the conditions are such that we are on the verge. The market is literally within days, within hours, within minutes from doing something very similar to what happened here. Now, I will devote a separate video to some fundamentals on why all these things could be taking place. But right now, this video is just for those guys, those traders that are trying to study the 13 markets move formula and understand how 13 market moves is able to nail this crazy trend reversal opportunities, because that's where most of the fortunes are made, guys. It's the trend reversal. The trend is your friend, okay? It can make you a few $100 here and there, but the real stuff that makes you money in the markets is this. It's the trend reversal, guys. It's the trend reversal opportunity. You've got the pattern, you've got the 13 markets move sequence, you've got a major shift in behavior. Going back to that ASML chart, guys, there is a reason, okay, why all of a sudden, okay, if you take a look at this, now it becomes a little bit more clear, right? So we've called this stop within $20 off the top, and now the stock is down 140, 150 bucks since we've called it, and it's a semiconductor stock. The whole world is bullish in semiconductors. They're talking about semiconductor shortage. I mean, this thing should be going nowhere but high, but why is it dropping? Okay, why is CarMax dropping today? Because it's the damn top. Because it is the top. Okay, we are officially at the top, and the market is not pricing a huge move lower. Not yet. But if you wait till Monday trying to get into some of these puts, forget about it. And by getting some of these puts, I don't mean getting CarMax puts. I mean, it just made a move. And certainly I hope you did not buy CarMax on the dip today, because you did get killed. And buying the dip strategy, guys, is going to be out of style for the next 2 weeks. If you buy the dip in the next 2 weeks, you will get fucked. 13 market moves have warned you. So you can say, hey, forget it, Leo. I'm going to buy the dip anyway. Okay, fine. Just make sure you don't lose all of your money. You still have money to buy some of our courses and invest in your future education. So next time around, the market presents you with the greatest shorting opportunity in the world, you would actually be able to take action. Now, some of the other stocks we've covered, guys, that confirming this action, right? It's CarMax. Why are we talking about CarMax? Well, the world for why are we talking about CarMax is because, damn it, people are not necessarily buying cars going further, or not to the magnitude that we're used to seeing people buying cars. So we've got the top, and CarMax coincides with a head and shoulder formation on Amazon. It also coincides with a whole lot of other things that's going on with a lot of other stocks like AutoZone. Whoa. Well, what about BLK, guys? I'm going to leave some of these stickers for the next video. So if you're new here, you want to learn more about how to short stocks and make money on the drop, make sure you tune in to the next video, because I'm going to reveal the next big short in that one particular stock that you don't want to miss. But for right now, I'm just pointing a couple of these charts. All of these beautiful companies, okay? The fact that Jeff keeps selling the hell out of his stock, it's also a sign. It's not the main sign, but it's all programmed in this 13 market move sequence. We were able to pick up on this bearish behavior on Amazon way before Jeff unloaded a bunch more shares. So, guys, you got to be ahead of the move. And I'm recording this video today on September the 30th because I want you to be ahead of the move. Because this move is going to be lightning fast, the shit is going to collapse lightning fast, and you're going to be wondering if you're going to buy the dip tomorrow. You're going to be wondering, why the fuck did I buy the dip? So I don't want you to be doing that. I want you guys to preserve the money you potentially made on the bull side. This is not the time to be a bull. Now, the most critical part of this video I'm about to present to you is right now. Oh, Leo, what the hell is this? Well, guys, this is the crash that we predicted. We actually have a video somewhere in this channel when VIX was at the level of about right here. It's about a level of about 15 to 20. Right before VIX did this, I recorded a video saying that VIX could actually go to 80. And it went to 85. And right now we're in a similar circumstance where VIX is about to take off again. And the most important part of VIX is it's got a highly bullish sequence. So we're getting a really crazy match here, guys. For those of you that are really trying to study this, I'm going to ask you a very tricky question right now. What the hell is this? Now, this was Friday, 5 days ago. VIX was moving higher on a Friday. What's the problem, Leo? What's the problem with VIX moving higher last Friday? Well, the problem is with VIX moving higher last Friday is, surprise, surprise, you're not going to believe this shit, right? Well, last Friday, you see this? The market was moving higher. So what the hell? You got the market moving higher. VIX is supposed to be doing exactly the opposite of what the market is doing. But VIX was moving higher. You got market moving higher last Friday. You have VIX moving higher last Friday. How the hell is that even possible? What's going on here? Oh, shit. It's called divergency. Guys, it's a divergency. Look what follows. VIX higher on Friday at the same time that the market is high on Friday resolves into one of the most magnificent unwinding on the market within a few days after that. So it's important to pay attention to divergences like this, guys, because, you know, most of the people are just getting in now in these bearish trades. I mean, we've been short the market. We've been short the market in the last couple of weeks. So our students, our traders have been able to lock in some beautiful gains on these shorts. But when? Well, because we pay attention early to divergences such as this. Got some guys up 6x on their accounts, 7x just this week alone, guys. So make sure that you learn to recognize divergences like this when they happen, because they will communicate to you the pivotal key trend reversal opportunities in the markets that will make you a killing. Basically, while the whole world is looking for the market to break out higher, you would be smart enough to acknowledge and understand that this was a divergence and the market is just about to reverse. So if you're not able to do that, I certainly wish that you would. And that's why I invite you to click the link below and visit 13marketmoves.com and get educated so you can be a better trader. So basically, what sequence do we have on the VIX? Guys, VIX got an insanely bullish sequence. If we go from Friday, which was a move 7 in the VIX, while the market was also going higher, there's your divergence between the VIX and the market. Monday, we had a move 4. Then we had a 7, 7, 7. We had 777 move on the VIX, guys. Do you know what that means? 777 move, if you haven't studied the 13 market move formula, it communicates to you that whatever that underlying chart that you are studying that has a 777 move, 777, actually has a 90% probability of multiple days higher, meaning that VIX, based off a 13 market move sequence, is about to explode higher. Now, how much higher can it go? Well, I just shown you, right? I mean, if we study this chart right here, damn it, it goes high as 37. I mean, if we go back, 3 years ago, I mean, technically go as high as 85. Now, based off the catalyst and what's happening with the market right now, we don't believe it's going to go to 85, but it's highly reasonable to see VIX between 37 and 55, between 37 and 55 in the next 2 weeks. We can actually see VIX there, guys. It's about to explode, guys. It held this level of 16 very nicely right here. It's about to explode. Just visited 29 as we predicted in September 15th video, and this thing is about to explode higher based off the 13 markets move sequence. We can get as many as 10 trading days up to 13 trading days higher in the VIX, meaning VIX could almost be going higher every day starting with October 1st. So for those of you guys that really want to participate in these trades, if you get the overall outlook that 13 market moves is projecting in the market right now, it's not a correction anymore, it's a crash. And it's just a matter of days before VIX is going to explode to a substantially higher level. And trust me, there are much better trades than just buying calls in the VIX knowing that it's going to go higher. And if you don't know what those trades are, guys, you've got to schedule a call at 13marketmoves.com tonight. Talk to a senior trader right here at 13 Market Moves, guys. Do not miss this opportunity of a lifetime over the course of the next 2 weeks, guys. If you are a trader, you've got to take advantage of this. Guys, I'll catch you in the next video where I'm going to reveal the next big short. Let's roll. I hope this video was insightful. I'll catch you on the next one soon. Let's go.